The following is a presentation of the HAN Network, the leader for local news, sports, and more in southwestern Connecticut.
The Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink. This is the HAN Network's coverage of the 2018 winter postseason as we play for the FCIAC championship in boys ice hockey. The #1 Greenwich Cardinals and the #2 Ridgefield Tigers coming up on the home of FCIAC Sports. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Granito alongside John Kovac. Kevin Coleman is down ice side as we look to crown this year's champion in FCIAC boys ice hockey. And John, the top two teams in the conference, they have been the best all year long. And despite several venue changes, we are finally ready to decide this year's champion from Greenwich High School's Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink.
Yeah, I think the longest journey of this winter was determining where this game was going to be. The tournament moved from Terry Connor's rink in Stamford, moved to the Darien Ice House. Then the Darien Ice House was without electricity today, and midday we find that we're at a Greenwich home game.
It's very interesting because these are extremely unusual circumstances that we have not seen in an FCIAC tournament, but of course, the Terry Connors ice rink no longer was a viable option. The tournament ready to be played at the Darien Ice House, but then due to the storm and weather last night, no power at the ice house. Greenwich, the #1 seed in the tournament, they found an ice slot. Here we are at the Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink. Let's start right there, John. What kind of an advantage is it going to be playing at home tonight for the Cardinals?
It's a different atmosphere. It is totally a Greenwich home game right now. Massive Greenwich crowd. You have a number of people here who stayed, had to go out, come back in after the state game that the girls played before this. Greenwich upset, lost 4-1. It's a different structure here. Ridgefield's got to walk through the warming hut and around the back of the benches. If they use that locker room, it's just a totally different setup here than the Darien Ice Rink or the Terry Connors Rink.
Give credit to the Tigers faithful, though, and no one knows more about the town of Ridgefield than the third member of our crew, Kevin Coleman. Kevin, they are out in support tonight. A great showing from the Tigers fans.
The Tigers den is in loud for us. Got to give the Cardinal Crazies a lot of credit too. They're in full force. Got to speak with both coaches, and they like the atmosphere here. It's a little more intimate than Terry Connors, so this should be a fun one tonight, guys.
John, of course, these two teams did not meet all that long ago to determine the regular season champion. Greenwich coming away in that game, and it was another example of the depth of the Cardinals in that victory.
5-3 win, a hat trick for Nikita Kovalev being the big offensive drive. But really, I think a tight game befitting of a 1-2 matchup, and it was that victory that vaulted the Cardinals to the #1 seed. They both finished with 20 points in the FCIAC.
Both teams had first-round byes in the FCIAC tournament. Greenwich in the semifinals rolled past Fairfield by a final of 10-4. Ridgefield survived Darien 2-1, and here they are now on a Saturday night, ready to battle for the conference crown, and you are going to see it next when we get back on the HAN Network.
Get a fresh start to the new year by shaking up your meal routine. Walter Stewart's Market is your local source for a delicious selection of fresh and convenient salad shakers, like Southwest salad with chicken, Cobb with organic chicken, Power Vegan with fruit and quinoa, Greek salad with tabbouleh, and grilled shrimp with hominy. Grab one from our salad case or order from our deli today. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, or shop online at stewartsmarket.com.
Want a new experience in car buying? Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Our Ram trucks get the job done with unparalleled style and performance. Call, click, or stop in to find the new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck that you've been looking for. Family owned and operated for over 50 years.
Save thousands right now at the Spring Sales Event and Ram Truck Month. Ends March 31st.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1863.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to myorthoct.com, like them on Facebook.
We are back at the Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink. Frank Renito, John Kovach, Kevin Coleman on the HAN Network, getting ready for puck drop in the 2018 FCIAC Championship of Boys Ice Hockey. Greenwich, the home team, wearing their white sweaters, white socks. Ridgefield, the visitors, as the number 2 seed in the all-black uniforms. John, a couple of players to watch tonight. We'll obviously keep an eye on the top scorers for both teams in Alex Mojian and Nick Cullinan. Mojian over 50 points this year for the Cardinals. Cullinan, the junior forward, has been tremendous for Coach Gallagher and the Tigers.
I mean, Cullinan looked a little banged up at times in the semifinals, but still, even then, remained a threat. Mojian took the game at a 3-2 game against Fairfield and blew it open with that early goal to open the second period in the semifinals.
As we are underway in the championship, Cardinals winning the draw forward. It is Lawrence, Mojian, and Graves starting for Big Red. Walker, Forrest, and Cullinan for the Tigers as Mojian dances around Galloway into the net, and he threw it off the crossbar. Almost a hot start just 20 seconds in as the Cardinals applying pressure early with their top line.
Good skating by Mojian, avoids a check, ducks, weaves in, and lifts that shot.
As Forrest sends a bouncer in on Nash. Quickly cleared by Pelletier Martinelli. And then chipped in as both offenses get a change with the forwards. Pass was deflected by Davey, but before the red line, so our first whistle comes via the icing.
And we haven't yet, Frank, discussed the goaltender matchup. Sean Gordon, the junior for Ridgefield, Ben Nash, the sophomore for Greenwich, and you probably can't find 2 better goalies in the FCIAC right now.
Both have played absolutely tremendous this season. And as confident as any two could be playing for a conference championship here tonight as Kovalev collects in the corner. Shrugs off the check of Parson. Trying to force one back in front was Bogger. It's still loose. Poked at. Gordon had to make 1 save. And now battling along the half wall and chipping it forward was Braden McSpedden. McSpedden had the game-winning goal in the semifinals. Came in the second period against Darien. Matt Walker was the other goal scorer for the Tigers. We'll get to the Cardinals' goal scoring in the semifinals, and we have more time as there are plenty to cover with those 10 goals, John.
You may have to do that between periods, Frank.
As we've got a net guard down in the Cardinals zone right now, delayed offside. As Ridgefield regroups, Welch chipping this one in. The captain, Ollie Fulton, back behind the net. Playing in his 3rd FCIAC championship game tonight is Ollie Fulton. Unfortunately, falling to Darien as a freshman, defeated St. Joe's as a sophomore, and now against Ridgefield as a senior. Fulton, the only 4-year member on the Cardinals roster. 4-year varsity member, that is.
It's kind of amazing if now Mosian missed most of last year hurt.
As Welsh keeps this one alive. Going back for it is Connor Santry. Cullinan racing and winning a battle there. Santry, of course, just a week and a half back with this team as Bogger takes a big hit from Galloway, trying the toe drag through the slot, and that brings the Tigers fans to their feet.
Galloway just dropped the shoulder and slammed that lane shut, and he is getting congratulated by his teammates and by the Ridgefield faithful. That was a message-sending check. As the neck guard is returned to the Ridgefield bench, delaying the face-off.
Top lines back out for both units here as a splits the pass of the defense. Up ahead, Mosian's got a little space, got around Van Weest over to Lawrence, who scores!
Expect from the Greenwich Cardinals. Mosier carrying the puck in, dodging the defense, and then he sets up John Lawrence, the senior center, who's there to just brush it in, really, just swept it in for a 1-0 Greenwich lead.
Captain to captain at the 2:58 mark as JT Lawrence finishes off the Alex Mosian feed. It's 1-0 Cardinals. Well, Ridgefield quickly looking to answer, a little momentum here possibly. And now up the other way comes Pelletier Martinelli. He lets a wrister go, and Gordon fought that one off. So a big start for the Cardinals as a loose puck in the crease collected by McSpedden. Up to the point, Colombo held that in. McSpedden right on it, goes high off the glass, trying to collect around Colombo. Battling there, they both hit the deck, no whistles. That goal all starts with an impressive move by Alex Mosian, who left Simon Van Wees in his tracks, sent it across, past the unsuspecting Gordon, and JT Lawrence able to convert. It is his second goal of the postseason. He had one in the semifinals, and now a penalty coming here as Sean Prattley will serve our first infraction of the night.
Tripping the call. You know, that goal, Mosey into JT Lawrence, I mean, that looked like practice. That was so well set up. You practice that, I would imagine, every day, Frank.
As Tigers go to the man advantage. Walker with it, waiting. Now lets the wrister go. That one high of everything. Galloway at the opposite wall, able to keep it in. Cullinan behind the net. Up for Walker, skipped over his stick. This is a very aggressive Greenwich Cardinals penalty kill, John. Remember, Mosian with 2 shorthanded goals in the semifinals. Ridgefield needs to be careful.
They will forecheck. They will not back off. They don't kill penalties on their heels. Here you see Kovalev with the forecheck and the steal.
Over for Mosian, but it was a second too late. And now back the other way come the Tigers.
And Kovalev right back on the back check.
As Forrest back out in front, they score! Liam Galloway, and we are tied at 1.
Sometimes when you're aggressive on the kill, you can get caught playing catch-up, and that may be what we saw right there. What a huge goal in terms of swinging momentum for the Ridgefield Tigers.
We talked about the youth in the goaltending positions, John. A routine glove save for Nash that he couldn't control cleanly. Great look by Forrest, who goes behind his back towards the slot, and waiting on the back post, the defenseman Liam Galloway ties us at 1. It comes at the 4:52 mark. It is on the power play. And we are back to even. As Bogger keeps this one in the zone, across for Graves.
Ridgefield trying to throw the body here early. Greenwich responding there. That hit delivered by Nicholas Pelletier Martinelli.
Colombo with it. Up ahead for Pelletier Martinelli. As Davey has to wait a moment. Through the slot. And now battles with Fujitani in front of the Zamboni doors. Bogger coming to join.
I think we've got coincidental minors here, Frank.
That is the case, as it is Fujitani and Davey who will serve 2-minute coincidental penalties. Let's take a moment with 9:07 to go down inside the glass. Kevin Coleman's got a sense of what each bench has been like through these first 6 minutes. Kevin.
Well, Frank and John, you guys mentioned how fast-paced it is here in this first period. Both teams throwing the body. Talked to Coach Gallagher before puck drop, and he wanted to send a message early on to the Greenwich Cardinals, considering this is a little bit of a home game here for the Cardinals here playing at Dorothy Hamill.
All right, thank you, Kevin. As up ahead with it is Walker. Kicked it along to his backhand, but couldn't control cleanly. Tigers maintain possession behind the net. Trying to force one through was Forrest, and a sliding Santry denied that opportunity. Intercepting behind his net is Santry, moseying up the wall, but Galloway kept it in. Alone in front is Walker, and a save made by Nash. As I beg your pardon, that was Cullinan who was left unmarked in front of the cage. Back the other way comes Kovalev. Down the right wing boards, and a backhand that's fought off by Gordon. Quickly up ahead, off the stick of Galloway. Back in his own end, Pelletier Martinelli, taken away by Cullinan. And now it is Forrest on it in the left corner. Fresh off the bench and picking that one up was Kevin McNicholas. All the way around, it finds the stick of Parsons as the Tigers continue to cycle with 8 minutes to go in the first period of a 1-1 FCIAC championship game.
Great start so far.
McNicholas with it there. First attempt was blocked. Forwarding it along. It's fought for in front. McNicholas had it. Back on it. Turnaround and a delayed penalty coming here against the Cardinals as Gordon heads to the bench. Long shot from Parsons deflected in front. As on it there was Del Irving. He lost possession, and now an interference penalty coming up. As we await to see who this one is against, and it looks like it's going to be Thatcher Danielson.
So I think we know what the point of emphasis will be in between the first and second periods in the Greenwich locker room, and that's going to be discipline. They cannot keep going to the box in a game with the stakes this high.
Draw won by the Tigers. Over to Walker. Goes down low, finds Cullinan. Walker. Now it's Van Wees. Simon, the defenseman, wears 4. Keast, the forward, wears 8. As Matt Walker lets a wrister go here. That is gloved and held onto by Ben Nash. Lawrence on the draw against Forrest. Van Wees and Walker playing catch along the wall. Down low, it's Cullinan. Back to Cullinan from Walker, and a pass. And shot deflected over the top. Blowing a tire that time was Cadigan. Long wrister, and it was blocked by a sliding Bogger. And the shot from Galloway is swallowed up with 6:57 to go. 124 on the man advantage.
Gutsy block there by Bogger coming out on the point, throwing his body down. The coincidental minors have cleared.
As the shot from Walker goes wide, stuck on the back of the net. Force out in front, and a nice save made by Nash. On the stuff attempt from Cullinan. Loose puck finds Kovalev. Very patient, sends it along to Mosian. working on Van Wees. Mosey into the backhand. Stopped for a moment. Back on his stick. And a sliding shot stopped by Gordon.
That was ridiculous the way he stopped, regained control, and got a shot off.
.50-50 puck at the blue line, pushed back the other way as the defense for the Tigers reset with Van Wees and Parsons playing catch. Dumped in as Cullinan sent one through the crease. Nobody waiting on the other side. Kovalev had an opportunity to clear. Finds the stick of Cullinan and stays in the zone. Parson with a long shot that sticked down and covered up by Nash with 5:56 to go, 23 seconds remaining on the Danielson penalty.
I think Nash was screened there by Santry. I think he only saw that puck at the last second.
Cardinals winning this draw. Pelletier Martinelli sent it up along for Bogger. Can't be cleared. Long wrist shot here. Rebound is loose, and now still being poked at. They fight for it, and the whistle coming in late. John, we're going to have a penalty shot.
It probably, go ahead.
They are going to say that it was covered in the crease by a Cardinals player. A penalty shot coming for the Ridgefield Tigers.
You don't get more dramatic than this.
Looks like the referee explained to Captain Alex Mosey into the physical play down low, especially just discussing what he saw. Mosey not happy with the call, wanted to get an explanation. He's getting it right now. See Ty Bujitani jumping in as well. Both captains, both leaders being talked to with the referees right now.
Cullinan, the elected player who will take the shot. Nash waiting at the other end. 5:42 to go in the first. A penalty shot awarded to the Ridgefield Tigers. He will receive instructions from Brian Kai as we are good to go. Cullinan on Nash. In on the forehand. He waits, and a save made by Nash.
Patience by Nash. He simply mirrored Cullinan as he came in. Cullinan with a wide track to his right. Nash stays with it, and with the pad save, prevents the goal.
Still 8 seconds remaining on the Tigers' power play. 1-1 the score. 1-0 Nash when it comes to breakaway challenge. As the puck bouncing around, collected by Davey. Over for Bogger. Fake the shot, now lets it go. Gordon will hold on to that one. And with 5:30 to play, we are back to even strength.
First Greenwich shot in several minutes. The ice has been tilted Ridgefield's way, and the Tigers have done everything in the past 3-4 minutes but take the lead. Big shot there, and the rebound was lost by Gordon briefly.
Collected in by the Tigers towards the back door. It just got by Bogger. The turnaround attempt, and Gordon had to make another save. Bogger in the slot, up ahead. Davey alone, chipped the backhand, and it looked like Gordon got a piece of that one. Again back out in front. This one caught the skate of Garelick. Irving up ahead with it, trying to connect with McSpedden. He got it the second time around. Over for Garelick. He shoots and scores!
Just a textbook 2-on-1, and the Tigers take the lead.
Ryan Colombo had an opportunity to control that puck inside the blue line, overstepped it. McSpedden came up with it, sent it to Garelick. I beg your pardon, that was Del Irving as he let the twisted wrister go just inside the elbow. And with 4:54 to play, it is 2-1 Tigers. Kevin, off to your left, Looks like Coach Rurik unsure about that call. They thought maybe that puck not all the way in the net.
He wanted to see where they thought the puck was. They wanted to see if they got a good look at it. The officials said that puck crossed the line and went in for a goal. Well, all three referees certainly getting their money's worth here early on in the first period, guys.
So an unusual position for the Cardinals at home, now trailing 2-1, John, in the first period.
Trailing 2-1, and just moments after saving a penalty shot, score on really an easy 2-on-1, textbook 2-on-1, on which the Tigers took the lead. Late change here by Ridgefield, and it's a wholesale change. Everybody's going, and the discussion continuing at the Ridgefield bench.
Yeah, John, Coach Rurik still screaming at the officials, wanting to know why that isn't offsides. How come that's not in the neutral zone?
The indication was a hand pass.
So the hand pass comes all the way back into the Cardinals end. I think Coach Rurik might have been a little upset over the late change. As the home team, Greenwich is allowed the last change here. With Pelletier Martinelli on it there, Galloway poked it away, and now it's Mojian controlling. Into the middle, Lawrence with a wrist shot and a save made by Gordon.
Period's had a little bit of everything, Frank.
.424 to go. Davey, Bogger, and Kovalev, Forrest, Walker, and Cullinan. Stepping through, Walker had it for a moment. Kovalev helping out, and it finds the stick of Pelletier Martinelli. Quick little deflection here as Davey knocked it right off the stick of Forrest, hanging his head over a lackadaisical mistake in his own end.
I mean, that almost went in off the stick of Forrest. That was very close, and really that was Gordon making a save off his teammate.
Galloway sends it high around the glass. Colombo pinching in there. Davey had it for a moment, and now Simon Van Wees can advance it for Nick Cullinan. He sends a high arcing dump in that is caught by Nash. Held onto, under 4 to play. Let's go over to Kevin while we've got a second. A little bit of frustration right now on the Cardinals side, Kevin.
Frustration from the players' side and the coaching side as well. Several times now the officials had to come and talk to Coach Rurik to try and explain things, and you could see in that first 30 seconds, first 2 minutes or so, the Greenwich Cardinals really upping the pace, putting a lot of pressure on Sean Gordon. The Ridgefield Tigers got to give them a lot of credit for responding after going down 1-0 early in what's a hostile environment. Again, this is second time now. Semifinals, they had to play at Darien Icehouse against Darien. Now in the FCIAC final, they have to play Greenwich at their home rink.
Yeah, very unusual circumstances, obviously, as the puck chipped into the bench. John, right before that, an uncomfortable save made by Ben Nash.
We're only inches from 3-1 there. That puck fluttered, it bounced. Nash hit it. It was not a smooth play. It did not miss going in by much.
Just a sophomore, Ben Nash, and we talked a little bit about the concerns regarding Nash heading into a tournament and now playing games of this magnitude as he fights off a tough shot there from Gerlich. Mojian up ahead, lets a wrist shot go that was blocked. It's still loose and then poked aside. As Graves tried to forward one to the slot. Out for the point, Fulton able to hold the line. His shot blocked. Knocked down by Daniel Parsons, who dumps in. As the Tigers will change. And the Cardinals break out from their own end. Pelletier Martinelli to the far side, and it was intercepted by Walker off the bench, but just for a moment. Here's Sean Prattley up ahead. Turning back towards the slot. Pass deflected, and now it's Cullinan with it. Forrest crashing that. He's got Walker behind it. Lets the wrist shot go. Nash can't find it, and now the whistle blows as it is stuck inside his padding.
He made the save off his chest. He had no idea where it went. The thud clearly audible even with all the crowd noise, but he lost that puck.
Walker a shot off the draw. It's loose in the slot. The turnaround, and that just went wide. As Ridgefield continuing to apply pressure on the sophomore Nash in this Cardinals defense. Pelletier Martinelli gaining the red line, dumping that in. Took an interesting bounce, kicked off the side of the net. Frost out there trying to center one. Thatcher Danielson looked to shove it over the top of the cage. Hand pass negated as Colombo holding that one in at the line. 1:50 to go in the period, and now a whistle coming here. We will have a delay penalty called. Going to be a cross check. Let's see who they've got, as the Cardinals will go to their first man advantage.
And it's Matt Walker who will sit for the Tigers on a cross check.
Mojian with a pass towards the front. The big defenseman Santry, who is usually in front of the net, able to get a hold of that one. They score! It's Matt Davey, and we are tied at 2.
Davey just kind of sliding across through the slot, just kind of matter of fact, almost nonchalance a puck that eludes Gordon, and we're tied up after just 9 seconds of power play.
Both teams with a lot of firepower offensively, and now the second line for the Cardinals on the board as the center Matt Davey collects a power play goal at the 13-19 mark.
Santry gets the assist. Liam Gallagher with another huge hit. He is just trying to knock the Cardinals off their feet, and he's doing it.
As it was Andrew Frost who fell victim that time in the neutral zone. Forrest up ahead to Cullinan. Lets a wrist shot go, and Nash fought it off with the shoulder. Risky pass coming here from Santry. As in with it and letting a shot go wide was Gerlich with less than a minute to play in the first period. It's Gerlich again, and a sliding Santry blocked that shot. Prattley can't clear as Forrest kept it in.
It was the check by Thatcher Danielson keeping the puck in the corner that allowed Gordon to regain his feet after a collision with 2 players in his crease.
Frost across for Prattley, who dumps in from the red line. 30 seconds to go. As Parson up ahead, Gerlich missed it once, able to recover. Tried to get it to Del Irving, and now an offside play draws a whistle with 23 seconds to go.
Wasn't sure if there was going to be a penalty on that pile along the near boards here.
Draw won by the Tigers. Dumped in by Fujitani. Chipped up ahead, and it's Matt Bogger on it. Lets a long shot go. Probably going wide. Gordon sticks it aside to be safe. 5 seconds remaining as McSpedden heads back behind his own net. Cardinals content with the 2-2 tie, and that is the way the period comes to an end. Greenwich opened the scoring up just under 3 minutes in. Ridgefield with 2-1 answered. And then the Cardinals able to respond down the stretch. We will start the second the way we started the first, all tied up. It's 2-2 between Greenwich and Ridgefield on the HAN Network.
Set sail on a summertime adventure with Sail Away Sailing School. Located in Captain's Cove Seaport in Bridgeport, we're sailing June 18th through August 10th. 2 sessions offered daily, Monday through Friday for ages 9 to 15. Have fun, make friends, learn to sail. Visit teamsailaway.com.
Voted best gourmet to go in Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077.
Yeah, Dad.
Kyle, I need you to update the financial statements.
I took care of that yesterday, Dad.
Mac, I need you to get those deals approved.
They're all done, Mr. Miller.
Jeff, I need you to order lunch for the meeting. They can't do a thing without me.
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
I'm never going to retire.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
At Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home, time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
Well, there's still a bite out on the water. Most anglers have decided to stow the gear for the winter. Just because Mother Nature isn't cooperating doesn't mean you can't see the latest models of all your favorite gear. With 2 convenient locations, it couldn't be easier to get your fix of summer. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or on the web, dockshop.com.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Baystar and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
Get a fresh start to the new year by shaking up your meal routine. Walter Stewart's Market is your local source for a delicious selection of fresh and convenient salad shakers, like Southwest salad with chicken, Cobb with organic chicken, Power Vegan with fruit and quinoa, Greek salad with tabbouleh, and grilled shrimp with hominy. Grab one from our salad case or order from our deli today. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, or shop online at stewartsmarket.com.
Want a new experience in car buying? Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Our Ram trucks get the job done with unparalleled style and performance. Call, click, or stop in to find the new Jeep, Chrysler Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck that you've been looking for. Family owned and operated for over 50 years.
Save thousands right now at the Spring Sales Event and Ram Truck Month. Ends March 31st.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1863.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to myorthoct.com, like them on Facebook.
Sail on a summertime adventure with Sail Away Sailing School. Located in Captain's Cove Seaport in Bridgeport, we're sailing June 18th through August 10th. 2 sessions offered daily, Monday through Friday for ages 9 to 15. Have fun, make friends, learn to sail. Visit teamsailaway.com.
Best gourmet to go in Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077. Voted best.
Yeah, Dad.
Kyle, I need you to update the financial statements.
I took care of that yesterday, Dad.
Mac, I need you to get those deals approved.
They're all done, Mr. Miller.
Jeff, I need you to order lunch for the meeting. They can't do a thing without me.
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
I'm never going to retire.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
We say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
Well, there's still a bite out on the water. Most anglers have decided to stow the gear for the winter. Just because Mother Nature isn't cooperating doesn't mean you can't see the latest models of all your favorite gear. With 2 convenient locations, it couldn't be easier to get your fix of summer. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or on the web, dockshop.com.
Back at Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink on the HAN Network, tied at 2 between number 1 Greenwich and number 2 Ridgefield in the 8th FCIAC Championship for boys ice hockey. Let's go down ice side now. Kevin Coleman is joined with the head coach of the Greenwich Cardinals, Chris Rurick. Kevin.
Thanks, Frank. Coach, just overall thoughts in that first period there, 2-2.
Yeah, no, we came out, we got a good start. You know, we're not doing some things. Obviously, jitters come into play in a big game like this. So, you know, you try to prepare, and we tried to, you know, amp up the hype throughout the regular season so that this is the normal. But, you know, things are going, you know, according to plan. It's 2-2 after 1. and normally our games go this way, and then usually the second period we open it up. Just a few things we got to take care of. We got to get the puck out of our zone. We've had a couple chances to clear it, and we haven't. And then we got to get it deep. We haven't really run our forward check yet, so once the kids buy into that, then we'll start to get more puck possession down low.
You got JT Lawrence, Alex Mojian, that first goal. How big was that for you guys, that first line?
Yeah, it's always good to get the first one. But, it's like I said all year long with our team, it doesn't matter where we are at what point in the game. I don't care if we're down 4-0. I'd still feel we're going to win. We have the scoring power to win. So it's just a matter of time, capitalize it, and they'll get it done.
How about Ben Nash? He stepped up, made some nice saves there in that first period.
Yeah, we really didn't give him much help in the first period. And that's just by not clearing the puck. And, we were back checking the puck, and you can't do that too. So a couple odd man rushes, but stopped the penalty shot, so his confidence went through the roof there. So no harm, we're all good.
Second season as a coach. Now I asked you this before the semifinal game against Fairfield. Look around, you see the student section, you see the fans here. What's going through your emotions?
Oh, I love it. It's a big game, and what I'm trying to do for these kids is I want every game to be like this in the regular season and in postseason. So it's great high school hockey. This is my vision of what high school hockey should be, and just loving the moment.
Coach, best of luck in the second period.
Thank you.
Frank, back to you.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Coach. A balanced first period, John. Back and forth, both teams with opportunities, both capitalizing. Obviously, there were times that we thought Nash was a little shaky, but you could argue no play bigger in that period than stopping the penalty shot of Cullinan.
I got to think that penalty shot, as Chris Rorick said, huge for the confidence of the sophomore Ben Nash. And we're even. Yeah, they fell behind. They came right back. These are two teams ready to go at it for this second period. I don't think Greenwich did as good a job holding in the puck. I don't think they forechecked as well. Curious to see if they're going to be able to do that.
Unofficially, you had a 6-shot advantage for Ridgefield.
19-13 for the Tigers.
As we flip ends and are ready to go in the second. As the draw one all the way back behind his own goal line by Forrest. Cardinals aggressive on the forecheck right away, and Mojian had a big opportunity and just missed. John, remember in the semifinals, he scored just 7 seconds into the second period against Fairfield.
Thanks for stealing my line, Frank. Enjoy.
Well, almost right back on the board in the first 10 seconds again as a puck at the point could not be held in by Colombo. It's Walker up with it. Tried to step around Pelletier Martinelli. Got stalemated in the corner. At the point, a long shot from Simon Van Wees, and through a screen holding on to that one was Ben Nash.
Nash just stayed with that one. Pelletier Martinelli is one of those defensemen, really does a good job of holding his ground. He'll back up with you, but he's going to make you work to get around him. And that fouled that rush by the Tigers.
At the point, long shot from McNicholas got blocked. Ollie Fulton with it behind the net. Stealing that one was Keese Van Wees. Backhand slid off his stick to the half wall. As Danielson couldn't control it. It's McGowan again, long shot, that one went wide. Pinching in was Welsh, and he took a big check from Connor Santry. And then returning the favor was Keese Van Wees as he sent Danielson down to the deck. Tigers still with it, far side. Welsh through the crease, crashing towards the net was McGovern.
Chris Rorick said to Kevin Coleman that the Cardinals had trouble clearing the zone. Ridgefield's done a great job of keeping the puck in, and we're seeing that in the opening moments of this second period.
As an icing here against the Cardinals. Tough shift for that third line of the Cardinals. Great pressure from the third line of Ridgefield.
Yeah, Mojian did a great job carrying the puck in right off of that opening face-off. And really, since then, it's been Ridgefield's puck.
As Del Irving almost had a great look out in front. That one slipped just past him. Kovalev plays it along the wall, now gives chase as he's run into the boards by Fujitani. Up through the neutral zone, Pelletier Martinelli had it taken away by Irving. battling behind the net, and he wins advantage over Colombo. Turnaround pass, never got to the slot. Blocked off by Nash as Davey steps around a Tigers defender. His pass intercepted, and an onside play from Irving is advanced along again. And intercepted again. Once more, Davey navigating through a dangerous area, and it finds the stick of Kovalev. With speed down the wall, Kovalev. Good job by Fujitani defensively, running him out of position, but now a penalty coming up behind the play. And the already successful Cardinals power play will get an opportunity to go back to work as McSpedden will serve 2 for tripping.
Called behind the play. And I think in McSpedden, the Tigers lose a good player on the kill as well.
Doesn't hurt them right off the bat, though, as this one immediately cleared out. Fulton all the way back to his own end. Up ahead for Lawrence as he puts Galloway down to the deck. Nice effort from Liam, though, from the floor. Denied any opportunity of extending the rush, then sidesteps Prattley and can send this one all the way down as Nash plays to the left of his crease.
Liam Galloway is here to be physical tonight, and he's doing it exceptionally well.
As Bogger gives chase. Working against Simon Van Wees. Over to help is Sean Prattley. Galloway and Lawrence hit the deck as a shot went wide of Gordon. Back behind the cage. Here is the aforementioned Galloway. Up ahead to Cullinan. Fulton couldn't stop it in the neutral zone, and he's forced back. And will have to retreat behind that's Nash in his own net.
And just clear after clear by the Tigers, killing this power play. We're more than halfway through it.
Colombo got it ahead to Sanchery. Cut off there by Forrest. Galloway picks it up, and again, with 40 seconds to go, the Tigers clear. Davey, the Cardinal who converted on their last power play opportunity, with it now down the left wing. Tried to step around Parson, couldn't escape him. Fresh off the bench, and onside is Gerlich.
Pelletier Martinelli slammed the door on that. He got back just in time and shouldered Gerlich off the puck.
Davey, off the lost puck by Kovalev, put a shot on cage that Gordon stopped. Able to hold on to possession away from Walker. Another shot attempt out in front, poking at Emojian. And making another save, Gordon. Out to the point, long shot, Pelletier Martinelli was blocked. We're back to even strength. As slow to rejoin the play as Cullinan. Mojian poking at it, it ends up in the corner. Gerlich hard around the boards and in the neutral zone. Coming back to his own end was Cullinan. Plays along for Walker, who lets the long shot go, and a save made by Nash. Deflects up into the netting with 10:10 to play in the second.
Back and forth hockey for the first 5 minutes. Ridgefield an advantage in terms of possession, but shots even at 3.
As Forrest hesitating on the wall. Sends it around for Cullinan. Walker picking up, circling the cage, out for Forrest, and it was blocked by Danielson. Colombo and Danielson putting bodies on Cullinan in the corner. Forrest in to collect. Absorbing a check from Pelletier Martinelli, and they score!
Walker out front, and he's there to take the pass and fire it in. I think the first play we've seen tonight set up behind the net, Frank.
A really good job by Will Forrest behind the net. Knew he was going to take a check, took the extra second, put a clean pass in front. And it is Matt Walker scoring for the second consecutive game. Able to convert for the Tigers.
Second assist of the night for Forrest.
As Mojian works down the right wing now with the Cardinals trying to respond.
Cullinan gets a secondary assist on that, Frank.
As the pass up ahead, collected in by Gerlich. Working against Ollie Fulton, who stumbled and hit the deck. The center, JT Lawrence, back to help his defenseman. Kept in by the senior Fujitani. Intercepts again, buying time and space. A shot on cage that Nash collects. Holds on to. Kevin, Coach Rurik talked about it between periods, the Cardinals being on schedule with how their games have normally gone. That goal obviously has got to be a big boost, though, for the Ridgefield Tigers playing on the road here in Dorothy Hamill.
Yeah, it's a big boost for the Ridgefield Tigers. You know, something that they've been able to overcome. We mentioned it before in the first period, playing the Darien Ice House against Darien. Coming here at Dorothy Hamill, take on Greenwich in the FCIAC championship game. Just looking over there next to the Greenwich bench and Coach Rourke. Very unhappy with that last goal scored by Ridgefield as they get out to a quick 3-2 lead here to start the second period.
All right, thank you, Kevin. As Bogger turns this one over in his own end. Forrest with it to the slot for Walker, who fanned the one-timer, and now it's Davey off the other way. Leaves for Bogger, who lets the wrister go. Deflected off Galloway, they score!
Galloway, his hands on his head as the Cardinals celebrate. Puck just redirected off his stick. Wait and see who gets the credit on that.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as Matt Bogger will collect his first goal of the postseason as the deflected shot went off of Liam Galloway and into the cage, and the Cardinal Crazies happy to share their appreciation with Liam Galloway.
He's had such a great game all night, and just an unfortunate positioning of his stick blade there, and nothing Gordon could really do about it. We've seen a little bit of everything tonight again.
As Gerlich sent one towards the net, stopped by Nash, bouncing towards the blue line and able to keep it in for a moment. Fujitani up ahead, Bogger lets a wrister go, and Gordon fought it off with his glove. Leaving for Kovalev, and the pass was blocked towards the front. Right back on Nikita's stick, crossed through the slot, couldn't connect with Davey. As Fulton has it at the red line, over to Santry. And quickly up ahead as Fujitani returns served to the opposite blue line. Kovalev dancing around Gerlich. Now working his way around the net, out in front. The pass never reached Bogger. Able to come up with it behind the cage for a moment. Lost his footing battling with Fujitani, who's on it working up the other way. Kicks it to his forehand, lets a wrister go, and that one went wide. Overstepping there was McSpedden. Waiting, and he dumps it right back in. As it's Fulton going to work against Colton.
Big forecheck by the Tigers, trying to keep the Cardinals pinned in, which they have been successful doing.
Coleman with it. And a loose pass finds the stick of Pratley.
Fulton was on the ground when he sent that up.
Loose in front, and a great look for Mojian. Just went wide. Getting a piece of it maybe was Gordon. Kept in again. Far pass for Cullinan, missed his stick, and it will go for an icing. He thought he deflected it, but not the case with 6:44 to go.
I think he might have a case. I think it might have clipped his stick. I don't know.
John, before that last, or excuse me, Kevin, before that last Ridgefield goal, I was getting ready to say to you, Cardinals have got to be careful, because Ridgefield, a team that does not make many mistakes, will not just give you great opportunities. 3 or 4 goals for the Tigers, most likely more than enough to win a game for them.
Certainly, and you know what? Both these goalies are talented. And you heard Coach Rourke said that, you know, he knows he has a loaded roster filled with depth for guys who can score. Just that last play, good battle between Will Forrest and Martinelli Pelletier. Both of them jawing back and forth. Pelletier came off the bench saying, why isn't that a hooking? Who's looking for a penalty there on the Ridgefield Tigers?
All right, thank you, Kev. It's Mosian up ahead with it. Trying to chip it around Galloway. On the backhand, Mosian chipping it to the forehand, and the save made by Gordon.
Galloway tried, but could not stop Mosian. He could only slow him down.
Forrest with an area pass, hoping that Walker will get there in time, but it's an offside play as the slow rolling puck second into the zone behind Will Forrest with 5:54 to go.
Frank, I was looking at the stats briefly from the last time these teams played. Chris Warwick saying he thought his team was on schedule. 1-1 after 2 on February 19th. Greenwich scores the next 2. Ridgefield makes it 3-2 going into the third.
As one of the officials losing his whistle, able to recover just inside the blue line. And now it's Davey up ahead, around Lombardozzi. Davey trying to forward through the slot for Kovalev, but he was walled off by Keese Van Wees. In front, Kovalev, and his pass to the back door found the unsuspecting stick of McNicholas.
Davey was trying to make the cut and just they didn't connect. I think he might have been a little, just the timing wasn't there.
You're watching the 2018 FCIAC Championship in boys ice hockey. Frank Granito, John Komach, and Kevin Coleman. Happy to have you along from the Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink on the HAN Network. As Fujitani with it, lets the wrister go, the save by Nash. McSpedden trying to bat it down, and it is covered up with 4:49 to go. This game usually played from the Terry Connor Ice Rink.
This is going to be a long story, isn't it, Frank?
Moved then to the Darien Ice House and rescheduled again this afternoon for the Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink. We apologize as some of the angles on the near boards here may be cut off from our camera crew. Well, we are happy to have you along and proud to bring you all of the FCIAC hockey coverage in the postseason as Mosian lets a wrister go and the save made by Gordon. At the point, turnaround Colombo, and Gordon able to hold on to this shot with 4:25 to go.
Really could be our last game of the winter, Frank, and we can move outside again.
Big upset in girls hockey going on before this one, John.
4-1, the Wings, East Haven Branford Co-op knocks off Greenwich, fresh off winning the FCIAC Championship. Last update I had, Darien leads Simsbury 3-0 in their girls state game.
Greenwich, of course, the #1 seed in the state tournament as Mosian shoveled a backhand just over the top of Gordon in the net.
Big hit in the corner by Mosian there.
He was battling with Simon Van Wees. Lawrence around to the other side. Long shot, Pelletier Martinelli. Walker blocked the original one. Eerily similar to how Walker scored his goal back in the FCIAC semifinals. Cardinals lucky that block fell flat and not bouncing out into the neutral zone, as we saw James Gregory's shot attempt just a couple of days ago on Wednesday night.
Mosian slow to get back to the bench. Looks like he's gassed.
Yeah, he was getting tapped on the head by his teammates. He's sitting on the bench now.
Nice play by Davey, gets it along to Kovalev, and that wrist shot just went wide.
Had a lot of net to work with, too.
Santry back for Fulton. Cut off there by Keese Van Wees.
Some yelling for a trip there, and I think Ridgefield may have a case.
Kovalev stepped around Welsh. Up ahead with it is Keese Van Wees. Saved by Nash. Crashing into the cage. Was McGowan. I think they're going to say face-off outside, John. Or will it be a penalty?
I think it's going to be a penalty here.
That's going to bring the faceoff all the way the other end. Kevin, did they give him 2 minutes for roughing there?
McGowan got 2 minutes roughing there, guys.
As Forrest having a conversation with one of the officials, Coach Gallagher with our head referee tonight, Brian Kai.
I guess they're going to say they didn't need to crash the goalie that hard.
I think Coach Gallagher feels that maybe McGowan was pushed or driven towards the cage.
Frank, John, I don't know if you take a look over the bench over here. Rourke is heated.
Yeah, Coach Rourke not happy about that at all. Does not appreciate.
Just looking out for his goalie there.
Yep.
Is he lobbying for more than 2 minutes? Or is he just trying to tell him to watch the crash?
He's just trying to tell him that he's sticking up for his goalie there.
As a bouncing puck on Nash.
Well, that puck uncomfortably sat in front of Nash.
Turned over here. Cullinan had it for a moment. Taken down, and the Tigers den cannot believe no penalty called there.
May have been a cross check from behind, no call.
Pass was deflected, finds Kovalev down in the right corner. Over to Davey, out towards the front of the net, stick to side. Santry with a shot attempt, and the save made by Gordon. Simon Van Wees with it, hard off the glass, and it's cleared back into the Cardinal zone with 2:10 to play in the second period. Tied at 3, 1 minute to go on the man advantage. Errant pass, sails back down towards Liam Galloway. He lost it once. Able to recover, and the Cardinals reset. Davey for Mojian, through the slot on the backhand, back to his forehand. He hit the deck. Van Wees navigates around trouble. Mojian at the far blue line with it. Taken away. Walker almost had an opportunity. Finds the stick of Daniel Parson. Kicked down by Davey, and now we're going to have a penalty upcoming here. It's going to be a charging call on Mojian, and will negate the final 24 seconds of the Cardinals' power play.
Again, discipline remaining a problem here. You're a man up. You can't take that charging penalty. You've got to be smart about the check. That might be the worst time to take a penalty, Frank.
1:28 to go in the period.
Be 4-on-4 for another 20 seconds. And it's going to be minute 45 or so that's going to carry over.
As Graves back for it, sends it up to the neutral zone. Galloway avoids Pratley, dumps right in. Out of the box is McGowan. Onto the ice is Walker. Power play for the Cardinals as we're into the final minute of the second period.
About half of that. Now we got another penalty on the Cardinals. They're going to be down 2.
Pass across. It's Van Wees with it. Down low for Cullinan. Trying to play that one. It bounced over his stick. A minute 15 to go on the first penalty. 43 seconds to go in the period. And now it is a 2-man advantage for the Tigers.
Tripping the call. Not a situation the Cardinals need to be in late in the second period.
Not at all. At the point, Galloway. Good work there by Lawrence, but Forrest able to hold the zone. Up for Galloway. Space, long shot, looking for the deflection off Cullinan's stick, but it went wide.
And with only 3 defenders, Cullinan able to establish himself right in front of Nash in the Greenwich net.
20 seconds to go in the period. Van Weiss to Galloway in the slot. Forrest backdoors Cullinan in front. Walker who scores!
Walker comes in from the left side of the offense and just waits for the pass to land on his stick. Nothing Nash could do about it. And Ridgefield still on the power play.
Textbook passing from the Ridgefield Tigers. A near perfect example of how to run the power play. 13 seconds to go, 1:29 on the second penalty, and it is 4-3 with the Tigers on top of the Cardinals.
And you can't overstate the importance of scoring on the two-man up, because now you still have an extra man situation.
Walker lets a wrister go, and Nash makes the save as the horn sounds for the second period.
Discussion behind the play. Cullinan, and I can't tell which official it is.
Doesn't look like there's going to be any extra penalties here as the period comes to an end. 4-3, the defending conference champion Ridgefield Tigers with a 1-goal lead will head to the third period when we get back on the HAN network.
Get a fresh start to the new year by shaking up your meal routine. Walter Stewart's Market is your local source for a delicious selection of fresh and convenient salad shakers, like Southwest salad with chicken, Cobb with organic chicken, Power Vegan with fruit and quinoa, Greek salad with tabbouleh, and grilled shrimp with hominy. Grab one from our salad case or order from our deli today. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, or shop online at stewartsmarket.com.
Want a new experience in car buying? Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Our Ram trucks get the job done with unparalleled style and performance. Call, click, or stop in to find the new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck that you've been looking for. Family owned and operated for over 50 years.
Save thousands right now at the Spring Sales Event and Ram Truck Month. Ends March 31st.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1860.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to myorthoct.com, like them on Facebook.
Sail on a summertime adventure with Sail Away Sailing School. Located in Captain's Cove Seaport in Bridgeport, we're sailing June 18th through August 10th. 2 sessions offered daily, Monday through Friday for ages 9 to 15. Have fun, make friends, learn to sail. Visit teamsailaway.com.
To go in Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077.
Yeah, Dad.
Kyle, I need you to update the financial statements.
I took care of that yesterday, Dad.
Mac, I need you to get those deals approved.
They're all done, Mr. Miller.
Jeff, I need you to order lunch for the meeting. They can't do a thing without me.
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
I'm never going to retire.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. over 80 teas to choose from, and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
At Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
Well, there's still a bite out on the water. Most anglers have decided to stow the gear for the winter. Just because Mother Nature isn't cooperating doesn't mean you can't see the latest models of all your favorite gear. With 2 convenient locations, it couldn't be easier to get your fix of summer. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or on the web, dockshop.com.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Baystar and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
Get a fresh start to the new year by shaking up your meal routine. Walter Stewart's Market is your local source for a delicious selection of fresh and convenient salad shakers, like Southwest salad with chicken, Cobb with organic chicken, Power Vegan with fruit and quinoa, Greek salad with tabbouleh, and grilled shrimp with hominy. Grab one from our salad case or order from our deli today. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, or shop online at stewartsmarket.com.
Want a new experience in car buying? Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Our Ram trucks get the job done with unparalleled style and performance. Call, click, or stop in to find the new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck that you've been looking for. Family owned and operated for over 50 years.
Save thousands right now at the Spring Sales Event and Ram Truck Month. Ends March 31st.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1863. At Galt, we
Had
always...
a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to myorthoct.com, like them on Facebook.
Sail on a summertime adventure with Sail Away Sailing School. Located in Captain's Cove Seaport in Bridgeport, we're sailing June 18th through August 10th. 2 sessions offered daily, Monday through Friday for ages 9 to 15. Have fun, make friends, learn to sail. Visit teamsailaway.com.
Best gourmet to go in Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077. Voted Best Gourmet.
Yeah, Dad.
Kyle, I need you to update the financial statements.
I took care of that yesterday, Dad.
Mac, I need you to get those deals approved.
They're all done, Mr. Miller.
Jeff, I need you to order lunch for the meeting. They can't do a thing without me.
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
I'm never going to retire.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
Well, there's still a bite out on the water. Most anglers have decided to stow the gear for the winter. Just because Mother Nature isn't cooperating doesn't mean you can't see the latest models of all your favorite gear. With 2 convenient locations, it couldn't be easier to get your fix of summer. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or on the web, dockshop.com.
Back on the HAN Network, third period getting ready to start, but first let's go down inside the glass. Kevin Coleman's with the head coach of the Ridgefield Tigers, Sean Gallagher. Kevin.
Thanks, Frank. Sean, things starting to get a little chippy out there in the second period. How important is it to relate to your team to kind of watch the emotions here in the third period?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot of emotions out there and a lot of passionate hockey being played, so people are gonna get chippy. You expect it, but definitely important that our team, you know, reels it back in and plays with a little bit more discipline.
How big was it to get that goal at the end of the second period here to start the third of the 4-3 lead?
I mean, it's been a great game. Just trading goals and answering. They're answering. We're answering. It's been a great hockey game.
Describe just what this team, you know, the resiliency and how they're able to bounce back being down early 1-0, but not just that, being able to, you know, play at Darien Icehouse in the semifinals against Darien and then coming here in the finals to take on Greenwich Dorothy Hamill.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This is ice with boards and a couple nets, and the boys just come out and they play. And I think if you keep it that simple, it's actually helpful not overthink and worry about drama that you can't control. So, you know, all these guys like to do is play hockey. So I'm proud of them for that.
Liam Galloway throwing the body here in the first 2 periods, playing great defense. Describe his play.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, he's a big, strong, monster defenseman that loves to play physical, and you know, when you have a player like that, it's huge for your team.
What was the message to your team there during the second intermission?
Mental toughness. You know, we got to make sure that we stay focused. You know, ride the highs and lows of this period, and you know, they put forth their best effort, and we're leaving here happy.
Coach, best of luck in the third. Frank, back to you.
All right, thank you, Kevin. As we get ready to start the third period, John, we're going to have some booking to be done for those keeping score at home. That took place at the end of the second period.
At 15 minutes of the second period, we have coincidental minors. It's going to be Matt Walker of Ridgefield for the Slash, Nicholas Pelletier Martinelli for the Cardinals. He is called for cross-checking, and Kevin Coleman, Chris Rorick made a point in the first period about protecting the goalie and his goalie getting crashed. He was very upset at the end of that second period.
Yeah, and Kevin speaking with Coach Rorick right now, John.
Oh, I see.
Trying to get an explanation. I mean, obviously we've talked about it. You know, it's one of those things, just never a situation where players or coaches alike are going to be okay with their goalie getting hit.
And you still have a minute 16 of the prior penalty to Sean Prattley being served. Kevin Coleman, you just talked to Chris Rorick. What's his feeling at the moment? We can't get Kevin, but so it'll be, all right, Kevin, Chris Rorick talked at the end of the first period. He was upset with the goalie being crashed. Even more upset at the end of the second and when those minors were called. You just talked to him. What's he have to say?
Well, the majority of it is just a head coach protecting his goalie. That's plain and simple. And Coach Rorick, obviously frustrated with how that second period ended there. Just wanted to talk it over with the referees and what they saw, and going back and forth. Finally, they're able to come to somewhat of an agreement, but still, Rorick very unhappy with that call and just trying to protect his goalie, guys.
Frank, both teams have 5 skaters on, but there's still a minute 16 to be served on that last penalty of the second period. So this should be a Ridgefield power play to start off, no?
As we're waiting a couple extra seconds here. I think they're looking for a squeegee, John. Might be an extra wet spot out on the ice. They're going to try to shovel it up.
And now we're set with 4 skaters for Greenwich and 5 for Ridgefield.
As they have got the squeegee out.
All right, so we're going to see where the officials are going here. A wet spot on the ice. Right in the slot in front of the Ridgefield net.
Cardinals opened up the scoring. It was 1-0 Greenwich. 2-1 answered from Ridgefield in the first. Were met by another Cardinals goal before the period ended. 2 for Ridgefield in the second. 2-1 for Greenwich as that last lap in the middle of the ice.
And it's been a few minutes. You would think, they didn't finish and immediately bring the teams out.
I'm not a scientist. I believe the freezing point for water is 32 degrees.
At sea level, yes.
Roughly a little warmer in this building. Of course, it even goes higher, John, when you add in all the bodies. This is a crowd Dorothy Hamill probably not usually accustomed to having, especially with the magnitude of this game. So The still water will sit. Probably could have used a couple extra minutes without the teams on the ice. Not much they're going to be able to do now, specifically with just a squeegee too.
No, and the teams have already skated on this in their end of the period. While you see the Ridgefield players on their end of the ice kind of skating and windshield wipering with their sticks. They're just trying to get the water off of the ice here in what is a championship game.
A championship game originally scheduled for the Terry Connors ice rink.
Take notes on this because it is tough to follow. Move to the Darien Ice House where the semifinals, where the first round and the semifinals were held.
Obviously, the big nor'easter moving through the state and East Coast last night. Well, the weather took its toll. Darien Ice House was without power through at least the first half of the day, through 2 o'clock.
There's
at
still
the earliest.
homes
I don't know
in
that. I don't know that the Ice House has power yet.
I believe there's still homes in Darien without power. So
they are now going to ask both teams, Sean, to exit the bench and skate a couple of laps around their own zone, try to get a little bit of wind going and maybe set the ice. We're going to take this opportunity and step aside quickly. The third period of the FCIAC Championship coming up when we get back.
Ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort? Then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Base Star and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
At Budget Blind.
And underway in the third period. Tigers will have a minute and 5 seconds of power play time to start the period as the puck bounces off the stick of Cullinan. On to Forrest. Backhand, but he couldn't control it. Galloway couldn't hold the line. Up ahead is Mojian with it. Working on Van Wees, slipped off his stick. A nice play there by Simon Van Wees as he rode Mojian.
Nice play on both ends there. Mojian picks up the loose puck, skates around, tries to get in, and Van Wees just stands his ground and rides Mojian out of that opportunity.
Had a Alex Mojian player who had a hat trick in the semifinals. 2 of those goals came shorthanded.
I think he'd like one of those now.
Simon Van Wees stops and goes to work from behind his net. Escapes Kovalev, up for Galloway, cross ice, and it finds the stick of Cullinan, who waits, lets the wrist shot go, had the far side of the net, but it was just off target, and then this one is chipped all the way down by Connor Santry. As he'll head to the bench with defensive partner Ryan Colombo for a change. Matt Davey took it off the stick of Nick Cullinan, chipped up ahead, past a shrieking Mojian, but he's content going for the change. Out of the box is Prattley, and we are back to even strength. Pelletier, Martinelli, and Walker will serve until the 13-minute mark with a whistle. As the two had coincidental minors at the end of the period. This an offside whistle with 13:31 to go. Davey slaps this one ahead off the draw. Fujitani with it. Sandwiched between a flock of Cardinals. As McSpadden can gain the zone, lets a wrister go. Nash the save with the glove. Fulton will guide McGowan to the corner. 13-12 to go, a offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Tigers.
It would seem like Greenwich has given up a lot of defensive zone faceoffs tonight. really hasn't helped their cause. Nice break out there, but they can't get an opportunity out of it.
Back with it, Fulton, playing catch with Isaac Cadigan. Pratley chips it past Fujitani, and Parsons able to knife it away from Mojian. Pratley has moved up and joined Lawrence and Mojian on this top line as it was sent through the crease to the opposite point, and Cadigan plays it along.
Shake up in the lines, and it's resulted in a little bit of a sustained opportunity here for the Cardinals.
As a puck chipped up out of play with 12:18 to go, it'll be a draw back in the Tigers zone. Galloway spinning away from Davey. Cullinan sent it into the neutral zone. It's dumped right back in by Colombo. Van Wees tried to get it as far as Walker. It was taken away by Kovalev. Out for Bogger. Davey overstepped it. A backhand from Bogger was blocked. And now Walker collects and able to escape the zone. Lets a wrist shot go that Nash fought off. The rebound and a save was made. Out for Cullinan. And the pass cut off. Behind the net, Cullinan out for Forrest. He scores!
Just a slow shot through the 5-hole, and it's a 2-goal lead for the Ridgefield Tigers.
Now 5-3, the lead at 2 with 11:41 to go as Forrest back on the board. Colombo lost an edge. Fujitani in and a save made by Nash, and the puck played on. Almost disastrous there as Colombo allowed Fujitani in wide. Mojian run off by a couple of Tiger defenders.
3 defenders collapsed in the slot as he tried to carry it in.
Up ahead the other way is Irving. Slipped around Santry. He was walled off for a moment, able to retain possession. Mojian with it, chipping it out for Pratley, and Van Wees intercepts and tried to dump in.
Had Pratley for a headman, couldn't do it. Just the puck into the neutral zone and then off of Cullinan. Recovered by Galloway.
And he stopped short of Davey, lets a wrister go. Santry blocked it, it's loose. Cullinan had it, sent it through the front of the net mouth.
Like Santry didn't know it was hung up in his pads.
Again, Cullinan trying to center. Loose for Walker. His shot sticked aside as Nash got to look at it the last minute.
Cullinan was in position, but the rebound didn't come out to him.
Bogger sends one down, icing waved off as Galloway plays before it reaches the goal line. Around the boards, and it's Bogger picking it up. Scanning his options, looking for help. Leaves it for Fulton, a long shot here. Gordon the save, rebound. Kovalev couldn't kick it to his stick. Bogger trying at the net mouth, and that one no good. Walker couldn't clear. Kovalev back for Bogger. Takes a big check from Galloway as he continues his physical impact in this game. Sticked off by Gordon. Cadigan with it. Now Bogger.
We're going to get puck hung up in the Zamboni doors for a second.
Chipped out by Walker as the line in desperate need of a change. And with 9:22 to go, a faceoff coming back to the left of Sean Gordon on your screen.
Frank and John behind me. Ryan Colombo, defenseman for the Greenwich Cardinals, getting his skate fixed behind the bench. He's off the ice right now, so I'm going to keep in mind.
Colombo, of course, we saw blow a tire trying to get back against the charging Fujitani. Cardinals have that automatic skate sharpening device behind the bench, so hopefully just a quick fix, no major issues. There's another icing here with 9:06 to go.
How common are those? Sorry, Kevin.
No, you're good. I was just going to say that sharpening over there is pretty sweet. I was talking to some of the people who, work here at the rink and are part of the, booster club with the Greenwich Cardinals hockey team, and, just taking a look at that, it was very remarkable to see how quick they're able to get those skates sharpened.
As it's Mosian trying to play to the opposite wall. Santry has to dump it in while the Cardinals tag up. Walker on it, and Kevin, this the moment I was talking about as Walker lets a shot go high and wide. A Ridgefield team that does not make a lot of mistakes. Obviously, they lost a big chunk of last year's FCIAC state champion team, but still a lot of experience in this situation on that Tigers bench.
You look at most of the seniors and the juniors were on that team last year who got some quality minutes. You're right, but this Tigers crew, this team, you got to give a lot of credit to Coach Gallagher, for this team to be able to respond, especially losing what they lost to a graduation from that team last year that was so dominant. Keegan's was a great goalie, and you got Gordon in and really doing a terrific job as a goaltender this year for the Tigers. The junior definitely earning himself another starting spot next year as a senior. And just the way they're able to respond, playing at Darien and playing here tonight at Greenwich.
There's a big opportunity in front for Cullinan. Just missed wide as Nash got a piece of it with the butt end. Interception, Forrest. Forrest to the backhand. Over first, Cullinan, and a big save made on the doorstep by Nash.
Forrest already with 3 points, 2 assists, and a goal tonight.
As we've got a penalty coming up here. It's going to be a tripping minor on the Tigers. As Simon Van Wees is going to serve too. And if ever there was a time for the Cardinals power play to convert, John, it is now.
They need this one. They need to get that lead to 1 and still have half of this final period to finish erasing the deficit.
Santry battling with Fujitani. In to help Davey. Comes to Kovalev. And now it's Pelletier Martinelli. Back for Kovalev. Wrist shot, scores!
That's what the Cardinals needed.
Just 14 seconds into the man advantage, and the sophomore Kovalev is on the board. The lead is down to 1.
Such a clean shot by him from the circle after taking that feed.
So with 7:35 to go, a 1-goal Tiger advantage as Nash collects this one and plays along for Cadigan. Mosian up ahead, trying to center. Cullinan advanced it along as Walker gives chase in the corner. Prattley moves it in as far as the end line. As Pelletier Martinelli can dump in. Cardinals tag up. Prattley chipped it around Van Wees. Looking towards the front, wanted Lawrence, and it got all the way to the point in Cadigan. Far side, and they wanted to get it to Lawrence, who's out in front. Lawrence, the first goal scorer in this game. 9 total goals. Cardinals in desperate need of the 10th, trailing by 1 with 6:40 to play.
What they did there, they had 2 players in the slot. They had Mosian and they had Sean Pratley. Both defenders collapsed on Mosian. Pratley was there waiting for a puck that never came. Nobody was marking him at point-blank range.
Colombo back on the ice, lost his edge again. Luckily for him, Del Irving blew a tire as well. Davey up ahead, going wide, a wrist shot, and it was deflected wide. Davey again, and sliding to block that one was Parsons. Sent all the way down, it won't be an icing, as Irving has to get to the bench with a skate issue. Intercepted by McSpedden. He sends one on cage. Turnaround shot comes out and it's skipped over the stick of McNicholas. Back on to McSpedden, dumping it in. Kovalev played it along. Picked up by Van Wees. Chasing him, Bagger. Far side, Cullinan, and went over the top of the cage.
That one was deflected.
Galloway pinching. Played it back into the Cardinals zone. And Kovalev will dump it to the other end. 5:15 to play. Turned over here. Davey, Kovalev in front of the backhand. Oh, Galloway stopped it at the far post.
But Galloway gets his stick in the right spot, digs it out right on the red line.
Parsons spinning to safety. Turned over though, and Santry's up the other way. Chipped it past Forrest. Around the boards. It's Bagger. His shot was blocked. Forrest up ahead. Skip past everyone and a diving Santry. Played the puck loose, took down Walker, no penalty here, and the Tigers layer can't believe it.
I think he caught the puck before he caught the skates, Frank.
Coach Gallagher just shaking his head over here at the Ridgefield bench. Hands up in the air. Wondering where the call was there. Liam Galloway, you see on the ice pleading to the official.
It's a tough call. I mean, he did catch the puck with the stick.
McSpedden on it there. Sent one towards the front of the net. Pratley got it out of the zone, and here comes Mosian. Mosian hunted down on the back check. Good hustle there by McGowan. At the point, Pelletier Martinelli a long shot, and that was blocked by a sliding McSpedden.
You know, I think if Greenwich could get Mosian to carry the puck behind the net and have somebody else crash the slot, they would have an opportunity.
Back in his own zone, Pelletier Martinelli for Colombo and right back to his playing mate. Thought about the stretch pass. Buys time and dumps it in right of Gordon, who deflects it up and out of play with 3:48 to go.
Had a chance tonight, Frank, to say hello to the Cullinan family. The other night during the semis, we were able to mention that Nicky's older brothers were watching Bobby in New York City, and Sergeant Joseph Cullinan, who tunes in from Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton in California.
And as you mentioned Wednesday, John, we thank you, Sarge, for your service.
Absolutely.
Pass towards the front block at the point. Cadigan went to Bagger on the end line, and that shot went wide. Davey circling around. It found Bagger on the back post, and he couldn't control it as Cullinan now sends it out into the neutral zone.
That puck got through a forest of sticks in front of the Ridgefield net, and nobody could get wood on it.
And in that forest was Will Forrest, who deflected that puck.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Back and forth, the late offside. 3:10 to go as Cullinan gets a stick on this. No icing here with Cadigan behind his own net. It's a check from Walker. Will Forrest on it. Fanned the pass towards the front. Bagger up ahead as the senior tries to go wide. Leaves for Matt Davey. towards the front, and Kovalev covered tightly there as Walker collects a loose puck. Joined by Cullinan. Walker, the shot from the slot, and a save made by a sliding Nash. 2:46 to go.
Well, you couldn't ask a lot more of a championship game, Frank.
It has been back and forth from the get-go as Prattley tries to chip it around Fujitani. Able to collect in the Tigers zone and then run into the boards by Ty.
Mosian was being checked off. There was a collision in the crease. He carried all the way through to the back now, but now Ridgefield's going to get a chance to clear.
Altier Martinelli up ahead. Mosian on it. Prattley unable to get back in time, and quickly not taking a chance are the Tigers, Kev. You see them. They are going to match up the line of Cullinan, Walker, and Forrest. Any chance they get now with the Mosian line.
And this has just been so much fun to watch. Both first lines going at it with each other. JT Lawrence and Alex Mosian, the two of them, their chemistry alone has been a pleasure to watch all season long. And you got that first big goal, the first period between the two of them. So this line and Coach Rurick are trying to get a little spark going here in the final 2 minutes. Trying to tie this one up.
Thank you, Kevin. Forrest on it in the corner. Turned it over, trying to clear. Santry held the zone. This time it was chipped as far as the blue line. Over for Prattley, who couldn't get there. Lawrence knocked it down, but a bouncing puck cleared the zone. Up ahead, Cullinan's in on the break. Cullinan to the backhand, and a save made by Nash.
And a penalty.
Lawrence will serve 2 for hooking, as clearly frustrated. And he'll be joining Kevin in the box.
And Greenwich will use its timeout, facing the prospect of finishing this game a goal down and a man down.
1:48 to go in the third period. Timeout. Cardinals will spend 1-2. And we're back after this.
Well, there's still a bite out on the water. Most anglers have decided to stow the gear for the winter. Just because Mother Nature isn't cooperating doesn't mean you can't see the latest models of all your favorite gear. With 2 convenient locations, it couldn't be easier to get your fix of summer. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or on the web, DockShop.com.
At Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
So out of the timeout, it'll be a Tigers power play. 1:48 in regulation.
We'll keep an eye on Nash, who certainly will be going to the net, to the bench in favor of the extra skater if Greenwich can get the puck into the Ridgefield zone.
2012, 2013, the last time a program went back-to-back as FCIAC champion in boys hockey, it was the Ridgefield Tigers who pulled it off then. They are looking to complete the same feat. As a puck out for Forrest. Back to Cullinan. What a save made by Nash.
And Cullinan at point-blank range again with the shot, echoing off the pads of Nash, who butterflied on that.
Pinching in is Galloway. Holds the line. Slowed down by Cullinan, and now Walker's got it with under 90 seconds to go. Cullinan around the net, hesitating, shooting, another save. Nash, it's loose in front. Forrest scores!
Cullinan with the first shot, and Forrest mops up the rebound and locks up, it would appear, a 2-goal lead for the Tigers. That his second goal and 4th point, 2 goals, 2 assists for Forrest.
So now with 1:20 to go, a 2-goal advantage. As up with it is Del Irving. Irving to the end line, back out in front, and Gerlich can control there. Content to just freeze this one for a moment, if nothing else, along the end line. Forrest's second goal of the game has made this a 2-goal Tigers lead.
Inside the final minute.
Kovalev with a wrist shot, and the save made by Gordon. Net empty for the Cardinals. Fulton to the far side, quickly up ahead. McSpadden plays it along. He's going to win a race here for the empty net, but instead just plays it behind the net. Gerlich with it. Taken away. Davey to the far side, and he finds Mosian on the backhand. Mosian going wide. Driving to the net. Shooting, and a save made by Gordon as a stick snapped in the crease. Without a stick is Parson. Fujitani off the glass and out. 15 seconds to go in regulation. Fulton in the middle. Davey with it under 10. As this one will go down for an icing. The Tigers bench well aware. As the clock running out, it hits 0. Ridgefield is already celebrating. The officials want time back on the clock.
Yeah, there's still 3 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be a mess. They're going to put 5 seconds back on the clock, guys.
Wow! Meanwhile, the Tigers are climbing the glass here. This is chaos, Frank. Well, we started the period mopping up ice, and now we'll pick up helmets and sticks and gloves for a few minutes, Frank.
Five seconds has been put back onto the clock. Coach Gallagher has brought the entire team over to the bench. At this moment in time, if you're a Ridgefield player, it doesn't matter. Just grab 2 gloves, grab a stick and a helmet.
As long as you got a left and a right glove, you should be all right.
It's getting thrown again in 5 seconds.
Exactly.
We've talked about it a lot, John. There's a lot of depth to this Greenwich team, but Ridgefield just continuously has done all the right things. Very rarely do they make mistakes or put themselves in bad position, as Matt Davey will be asked to leave the arena.
See what's happening here. It's a Ridgefield program that has players that have won together for years, and they just have continued it at the high school level.
Second time in Coach Gallagher's tenure, he will win back-to-back FCIAC championships. As Chris Schneider and Jack Pereira will get to join Welch, Luft, and Gordon for the final face-off here with 5 seconds. Nash will come off the bench and go back into the empty net.
now continuing discussion, and there is a penalty.
As the puck is dropped, played behind the net, lift over to touch it. The clock strikes 0. The Ridgefield Tigers are your FCIAC champions.
I feel like I just saw this, Frank.
(6-4), the final score. As the Tigers outlast the Greenwich Cardinals on their home ice at the Dorothy Hamill Skating Rink. As Kevin Coleman is down ice side.
We'll get Liam as soon as the handshake line's over, boys.
Kevin Coleman's down ice side. He's got the senior, Liam Galloway. Kevin, take it away.
Liam, walk me through this emotion right now. How fun was that on the ice tonight?
This was the most amazing night of my life because last year we performed just as well and we earned the FCIAC title, but this is ours. Our team did this, not last year's. We were able to reproduce what we earned last year, and we were resilient.
I'm glad you mentioned last year's team to be able to respond. You guys lost a lot due to graduation. Talk about the character of this team to respond back-to-back champions.
I think everyone performed extraordinarily. Like, everyone just played on top of their heads, and it was just amazing feeling to be able to come here after losing to this team, after all the things that happened with the rink change and everything. We were all able to overcome a lot.
Now, let's talk about your play tonight. You were throwing the body all over all 3 periods. How important was that to set the tone physical-wise against Cardinals?
I think that it was really, really crucial to this game. We were able to set the tone and just come out and just put them down.
Take a look around. See the student section over here. What's going through your mind with that?
This is just one of the most amazing moments of my life, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
What's the locker room going to be like after this one?
Oh, it'll be ecstatic. We're going to celebrate, and it's going to be awesome.
Liam, congratulations. All right, Frank, back to you.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Go enjoy it, Liam. For the 2nd year in a row, the Ridgefield Tigers are the FCIAC champions in boys ice hockey. What a game it was, and we were happy to bring it to you. For Tim Murphy and Steve Gutman, our technical producer Martin Hurst, and our director Mike Duffy, Kevin Coleman and John Kovac. I am Frank Renito. We thank you for tuning into the home of FCIAC Sports, the HAN Network.